So hey guys, and welcome back to Born Traveller. Right, in this video I'm going to talk about what's in my toiletry bag as a one bag traveller for endless travel. So let's get started. This is my toiletry bag. It's the Decathlon Forclaz ultralight trekking toiletry bag. It costs around $10, and if you look in the right hand corner now you'll see a separate review on this particular item. So this is everything that goes in the toiletry bag. I always try and design it so it's carry on, so everything you see should be able to go on carry on. I do note that the deodorant is a aerosol and probably won't get on any airlines. However, I didn't actually have one here handy, so I had to kind of substitute. I realised at the last minute that I wouldn't be able to take this on carry on, but I will obviously swap this out for a roll on. So first of all, I'm actually 40 years old, so unfortunately nose hair and ear hair are a big problem, and I always have to carry this with me to, you know, crop the jungle. It does get, as you get older, you get more nose hair, so I carry a nose hair trimmer with a couple of accessories. It really doesn't weigh a lot. It takes one battery. They're not expensive. They're about $5 or $6. Really handy to have. So the next item is this. It's a lint remover. I tend to wear black and dark clothes, which obviously attract a lot of like white particles, so it's nice to just be able to brush your clothes down from time to time, especially when you're in third world countries where there's a lot of dust. I always travel with a light razor. You don't really need an electric razor unless that's what you prefer, but for me that's just extra weight. I've already got the ear and nose trimmer, so I don't really need extra weight on top of there. To go with the shaver, I actually switched now to shaving leaves. These are from Life Venture, kind of quite a new product really. And they're just like a leaf, and you just add water to them. Fantastic little things. And basically you just take one or two leaves, you add some water to it, and then it will go into like a lather, and then you can shave from there. There's 100 leaves in these two. Again, weighs about 20 grams. And unfortunately most shaving gels come in aerosol form, so you can't really take this on carry-on. So by switching to the shaving leaves, I haven't got to worry about that anymore. Brilliant little things. Recommend them. If you can pick them up, Life Venture is a UK brand. I'll try and find a link for an international seller, and if I can, I'll put it in the link below. Next of all, obviously, is your toothbrush and your toothpaste. It's quite a bulky toothpaste. I'll probably get through this one and buy a smaller tube next time, save a little bit of weight. But again, it's under 100 grams, so this is carry-on compliant. The toothbrush itself is fold out. I'd always recommend trying to find one of these travel fold out ones, because they tend to be lighter, and also you obviously with a lot of bacteria as you travel, you know, you're going to different places, you want your toothbrush to stay nice and clean. Pretty simple little thing. It just folds out like that, and obviously once you've used it, then you can just fold it back, and keeps your tooth head nice and clean. And again, not heavy, very lightweight toothbrush. The next item is these. These are again from Life Venture, again the leaf types, but this is the fabric wash. So this is for washing my clothes. Brilliant little thing. All you need is a dry bag. They're not expensive. Any kind of 5 to 8 litre dry bag. And you just add some hot water, put a couple of leaves in, put your clothes in, mix it up, and just leave it to settle for 20 minutes. You can use obviously hot or cold water, doesn't really matter, but obviously if you've got access to hot water, that's brilliant. I should get about 50 washes out of these. Obviously as I travel, if it's for endless travel, it's going to be more and more difficult to pick these up on the road. So these actually really are backup when I'm switching countries. I probably wouldn't use these when I'm in country or I'm in a country for a long period of time, because basically they're going to be quite hard to replace on the road. But a brilliant little thing, if you can pick them up or you're doing short trips, definitely worth getting hold of. The next item is some soap leaves, just washing your hands on the go. If you're in a place where there's no soap, then you can just grab this out your bag and just use it. The leaves are so small, and because they weigh nothing and they don't take up any room in your bag, they're really worth carrying. There is actually a shampoo version of this, but unfortunately my hair, I tend to suffer with dandruff, so I couldn't really use that kind of thing. This bottle actually came from India. What I did, I emptied it out and I put anti-dandruff shampoo into it, and that's what I'll probably continue to do, is to just buy a small bottle. The next item is some hair gel. Obviously this is quite subjective as to whether you need hair gel. Obviously I use hair gel in my hair, but a lot of people don't. It just depends on the person. So kind of an item where you might need it or you might not. I would always recommend bringing some kind of hair comb when you travel. You always want to look nice and smart when you travel. And it's just really handy to have. And I've got a little travel one that I don't even know where I found this. It was just in, I think I bought it from a car boot, believe it or not. And it was just in some kind of little travel bag I bought. Brilliant little thing. This next item is a must for me, some nail clippers. I really believe you do need them when you travel. I was going to take the whole kit, but then I realised I've got a pair of scissors in it, and it was just extra weight. And really, to be honest, I only really need the nail clippers anyway. So just took it out of the kit and just put it in my toiletry bag. Obviously, I already talked about this item. Make sure it's not like this, it's not aerosol. Make sure it's roll-on and it's under 100 mils, otherwise you might have problems with carry-on. And one other thing to mention, if you are in a tropical climate where there is malaria, you might not want to use this too much because this can attract mosquitoes. But I've always kind of used it even in tropical areas and never really had a problem. So that's it, guys. That is my toiletry bag and what's in it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button. I'm going to continue to do these kind of packing videos until I can get try out traveling again. I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you next time.